don't tell anyone, but I am cycling through a field with sheep and cows. Look how brave I am, there's cows just there. Don't like animals. Unpredictable, yeah? Anyway, today is meant to be sun today with a very small chance, 5% chance of rain. So I have worn a long sleeve top today because one, it probably will tip it down. It does look a bit ominous over there, but the wind is going that way. Secondly, in a bid just to stop getting eaten alive by horseflies. Something has had a go at my shoulder already, but hopefully I can fend them off for the best part. And anyway, I'm at the top of this hill now. I'm going to ride back down. I did see a couple of walkers coming up the hill. When I came up the hill, they were going down the hill. So I can't really blast down just yet because it's a bit awkward. I'm not going to be here. So I'll probably give it a couple of minutes and then shoot down there and then go and have a look at some of those trails at the top. I have got waylaid. I was meant to be heading right over to the other side of the woods. But if I see something, I've got to go and have a look. So that's what I'll do. Not sure if you can see that. But if I'm not mistaken, that bad boy right there, I will zoom in, is a massive bull. And I'm pretty sure farmers have to put a notice at an entrance to a field if there's a bull in it. I ain't seen any. I'm getting out of here. I'm scared. Right, mate, I'm going. Right, to the woods over there. Right, let's get up there and see what's what. Well, it's already kind of interesting up here, but I can't see any evidence that anyone's been riding a bike in here, but doesn't mean you haven't. I'm going to head this way, see if I can find anything worth riding down. So I've just ridden up there and I've reached this crossroads, T-junction. There is a trail there and another one there that goes down the hill. So I'm going to ride up this one up the hill first, and it probably dips down and comes out one of the other places I said I'd check out. So if I do that now, I know, won't I? Okay, this trail does now head down the hill, so I'm going to have a blast down here and see what becomes of it. And it looks quite exciting from here. So you're going on my chesty. Let's do this. Not got much of a gradient to it, but it is a trail. I am pedalling constantly, actually, it's going up the hill. Right, it's a cross-country track, this one. Up we go. No one wants to see the climb. Right, it's starting to head down the hill again now, so I've put the chesty back on. I have tightened up my chesty a bit. Hopefully I'll stop the big up wobble a bit. So let me know what you think in the comments. Is it any better than last week's? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, muddy. Very muddy, but fun. Where's it going now? Oh, down there. Oh. Yeah. Nice bit of mud in my mouth. Another bit. I need a new mud guard. Phew. Oh yeah. Oh, here's the tree that's down there across the track. That I spotted from the bottom. Now I know the track is just ends down there and it's a straight run, so I'm not going to waste my time, but that was fun, apart from all the mud in my mouth. So I'm just going to walk back up to that junction where I started, and whilst I'm walking back there I'll ride any rideable bits, then I'll have a look, see if I can find any offshoots, because all the other tracks were over in that sort of direction. Let's go. Whew. Well, we're back at these crossroads now, and I'm going to head down here next. You know, when you find something like this, it's close to civilization, and there's massive potential in these woods here, but there's just nothing, no man-made jumps or anything like that at all. So far that I found, there may be further along, but you know, just I don't know, I just wish I had time to do digging and stuff. But what I need to do is find some ready-made stuff so I can sort of session it and not have to put in any graft. I don't mind doing repairs and stuff, but digging trails takes a long time and effort. So anyway, I'm going to head down here now and see what's what. Right, let's see if we can find anything fun down here. Oh, there we go. Seems a bit drier. Oh, okay, this seems better. Much better. This is actually a trail, I think. Oh, rooty bit. Oh, okay, up around there. Where does this go? Have a look. Yeah. Oh, okay, got to be a bit careful there. Someone been here messing about? Someone's been here drinking. But where does the trail go? Someone's built a den there. I'm thinking down there. So I'm going to have a little look around here and then I'm going to shoot down there. Well, this trail is much more promising than the last one. People have clearly been up here. Someone's built this roof structure just here. But anyway, I'm not here for that. I'm here for the trails. I just had a quick wander around to see if there was any other obvious trail heads, but there's not. So let's go and have a look and see what's down here. Let's do it. Let's have a blast. Okay, not really sure where it goes. It doesn't appear to go anywhere. Maybe around here. Okay, let's have a quick look. Doesn't really appear to go anywhere, which is a shame. Maybe I've missed it, so let's turn around and have a look. If not, could that be it? No, but there is a lot of potential here. Does appear to be a little bit of a trail going down there actually, and there is, but that's not where I was riding. So I shall walk up to the top of that if I can't find the other one and see where that starts. So I have found a continuation of the trail down here. I think what's happened is it's an old trail that no one's ridden for a long time, and these trees have come down. But I do see a way around here, I think. So I'm going to check that out and see if that's any better. But it connects onto that path which I just found, which I said I'd head to the top if I couldn't find this one. So let's find another route. Okay, let's see if I can remember the path and hope for better luck this time. Bit overgrown here. Okay, and here we're back on it. Oh, well, that's quite a tight corner. Cool trail. Oh yeah. Oh, not quite prepared for that yet. Oh my god, there's a trail here. This is awesome. And a sketchy bit here, but I reckon I can do that. And there's more bits of trail coming off of here. Get in. Okay, so I've just ridden from up there. You can see my tyre tracks actually. And I come to this little clearing. There's not much going on down there. There is a little trail that goes down and leads back onto the main path, which I rode down to get into the woods here. But I will shoot down there at some stage and have a look. That'll be one I walk back up from the bottom, I think. But having come to this section, we got a nice hairpin sort of trail there, so I'm definitely going to be checking that one out while I'm here. But first I need to tackle this. It doesn't look like much here, but it is quite steep and could result in a hospital visit, so hopefully I can get it on camera. Yeah boy. I have found some trails near Bude. They are fairly naff trails, but with a little bit of work they could be quite good. It's a great piece of hillside. But anyway, now that I'm here, I'll walk to that one down there from the bottom. I'm interested in this hairpin one, so I'm going to shoot up here and see where this goes, and then ride down there. Okay, well, it comes out here. It's quite a boring trail there. It's just flat basically, but it does come out of this clearing here. I rode down here, and just further on down here is where the tree is down across the path. So I'm going to head back to the top and ride it down through the hairpin and see where that one comes out, and then crack on with the other trails because I've really got waylaid today. But I have found some trails. Right, it's going to start pointing downhill very soon, so let's go and see what's around this hairpin and see where that comes out. Quite a tight corner and no berm obviously. Oh, the big log. Ah, okay. And in typical fashion, trees down. but I will be having a look to see what's over the trees and see if it's worth carrying on with another time. Ooh, those trees have been down for quite some time, but if we break through here, we got more trails, and actually it's not very exciting at all. I can see this is one of the trails that just comes out on the path which I was going to walk up anyway, so I'm probably going to fashion something at the top here so I know that I've been here already, and don't walk back up there because that's quite steep. That is the extent of it here, I'm afraid. Back to the top. Okay, I was just checking my phone then to see whether it was still recording my Strava, because it did stop recording yesterday on a nice walk around a lake in Dartmoor, which was a nuisance, but it is still going. And I've actually been out on my bike now for nearly 2 hours, and I've only covered just over 3 miles, which is rubbish, so I need to get some more miles in. I'm heading down here and going to head to the other side of the woods. I do need to get some miles in, so let's get to it. That was short-lived and underused. No one's been down there for some time. Right, that was a bit rubbish. Let's get to the other side. More trails, hopefully. Now this is super steep. So, well, it is like a downhilly track, certainly steeper than a regular trail. And there's a little bend, it takes you down onto another little path just down here. So I'm going to ride to the top, and I'm going to ride down this. I don't think this climbs much higher than this, but we'll go and have a look. Okay, interestingly, just now I've come to almost the top here, and it looks like there used to be a trail that came down here. Someone's been cutting off the bottom of some trees here. I don't know if you can see that, I'm probably pointing in the wrong direction, but someone's cut things back. It's obviously really overgrown now, but it goes a little bit further up there. But for now, I will come back to this if this turns out to be any good, but I don't know, can you see that? It's quite steep. It's going to be quite sketchy, but I'm going to do it. If I can get on my bike. Oh. Let's make sure we're in gear first. Okay, just for the record, this is by far the most sketchiest thing I've done for a long time on a bike, so do wish me luck. Come on, I can do this. Oh, jeez, that is steep. Whee! But I've done it. And off we go down here. Oh, that was good fun. Oh, glad I found that. I did eye that up last time I was here actually, and I think it was really wet or something like that, so I didn't do it then, but I'm glad I did that now. There's definitely more to explore up there as well. Now there's this part here. This is like a steep little chute that goes down probably 40 foot down to the path down below there. I did look at this last time and I thought, nah, but I'm looking at it now. My confidence is up. So I'm going to have a ride down there. It does have like a couple of like stages, so you can stop if you decide against it. So I'm going to do just that, and you're coming with me. Okay, wish me luck. I don't know what to think about this one. Let's turn around, shall we? Hope there's no one walking at the bottom. Oh, it's quite rooty there. Oh, okay, this bit's no problem, but that is quite rooty there. Oh. Okay, looks like it's happening. Oh. Yeah, did it. Sweet. Oh, I'm pleased about that. Don't know if you can see that, but it's quite steep up there. Oh, see if I can set the camera up and get another shot. Yeah, I stacked it. Don't know if I got that on camera, but my knee went pop. I can stand on it, so I don't think it's that bad, but I'm gonna have to try and ride that off a bit, I think. Ouch. Still, done it twice now. Right, well, I have checked back the footage and I did catch that on camera, and the damn things never catch how steep it is, and it was super slippy also. I ended up on my arse walking back down it again to get my bike, which has slid down it, but anyway, such is life. My knee does hurt obviously, but I can still ride my bike, so I think it's one of those injuries that will come back to haunt me later on today. But for now I can still cycle, so let's try and get some miles in case I'm off my bike for the rest of the week. It does hurt actually. Yeah, something's not quite right there. So that is the end of this ride. Obviously I've got to ride back to the car, which is mostly flat or downhill actually, which is quite a result. But yeah, there's something funny going on in my knee. I don't think I've broken anything, obviously I'm still riding my bike, but yeah, something doesn't feel right, so I don't want to make it any worse. And hopefully this will not be it for this week. So I still have unfinished business here, so I will be back to check out some more of these trails. But I think now's a good time to stop for today. Well, it certainly looks like we've got some waves this week, but unfortunately I might not have a knee. Something clicky kind of feeling going on inside it, but anyway, I'll be able to determine more when I've got back to the unit and had a bit of a clean up. Right, today's ride, a pathetic 5.24 miles, but it was never going to be very far when I'm sort of checking out some off-road terrain, is it? So I can't really moan about that. I'm glad I managed to get 5 miles in basically before I stacked it. I don't think there's really anything untoward with my knee, but it is sore all the way around here, and every now and then when I pedal it sort of feels like something's moving around inside where it shouldn't be, but it doesn't really hurt. I think it will later, so if there's anything worse than just a little niggle, I will let you know later on in the video. Well, welcome to the end of week 26 of my mission to cycle 2,000 years in 2021. 2,000 years, 2,000 miles. Yeah, this week really didn't go as planned. My knee. Basically, well, you've probably seen in the video, I slipped on some wet roots, slid down an embankment, and my heel basically got caught on a root, which caused my leg to open sideways and upwards at the same time in a way that it's not really meant to go. Anyway, I thought I got away with it. My leg was a little bit sore, but I managed to clamber up the side and grab my camera. And then when I got on my bike to try and pedal it out, it soon became clear that yeah, something was not quite right. Anyway, so I continued to style it out all day on Monday, and when I woke up on Tuesday my leg was just so stiff. I couldn't fully extend my leg. It was very sore and painful, so I did make the decision to pop down to A&E. We've got a great little hospital here in Stratton near Bude, and they gave me a thorough examination, and it turns out that it is highly likely that I have a torn cartilage in my knee, which can be not that bad, but it can also be pretty bad. What I do need to do really is let it heal properly. If I rush back into it, it can cause problems later on in life for me, which I don't want, obviously. I wouldn't want to carry on cycling until I'm 105 or something. Anyway, so that is going to keep me off the bike, unfortunately, for a little bit. If it doesn't heal properly, then I may have to undergo some keyhole surgery, which sounds really daunting, but it's actually quite a common procedure. I know a couple of people I've been talking to that have had it already. It's no big deal really, but obviously you don't want to be going there. I'd like it to heal naturally, but as it stands, I have knocked the painkillers on the head a couple of days yesterday, I think. I didn't take any yesterday, none today. It doesn't hurt if I'm not moving it, but when I move it, it is very painful. I can't fully extend my leg. I can bend it okay, so you know, luckily I've just bought an auto car, so driving is no problem at all, other than getting in and out of the car. Whilst I have probably 80% of movement, you know, sort of bending of my leg, it's very slow. It's like an old pneumatic sort of press or something like that, so it will do it, but you just have to take your time because it's very stiff. But it is getting better, so I'm hopeful for a full recovery, and hopefully I should be able to get back out on my bike in a couple of weeks. So do stay tuned. I appreciate if you're still here listening to this guff. But anyway, it is weigh day today. I am not expecting good things to be happening on the scales today. I've just been sitting around basically since it happened, so I can't move around. I haven't been out for walks or anything like that at all. I've been hobbling around, but I have got quite a lot of work done this week. Anyway, so I'm anticipating my weight will have shot up a little bit this week, but by how much, who knows. I did actually manage 5.4 miles this week before I stacked it, which does bring my total up to 967.4 miles. Last week's weight, 105.2 kilos. So just going to have to grin and bear it. I don't really want to do this today because it's just going to be demoralising, but it is a part of my my journey, so it's going in the video. So weight last week, 105.2. Let's get on with it. It'll take me a little bit of time to do this today. So after a 2-minute battle to get my sock off of my left leg, it is now off, and I'm about to jump on the scales. I would like to add, I cannot stand up fully straight because I cannot lock out my leg, so I'll be a little bit like hunched over, but I will still weigh the same as I would if I was standing upright, but I don't know if it will affect the scale somewhat. Probably not at all, actually. But anyway, let's just get on with it. I'm not hoping for good things today. Just going to have to grin and bear it and get through this spell. Let's do it. Like I said, just going to have to grin and bear it. So there it is. Today's weight is 107 kilos, which is absolutely rubbish. But dieting is not my strong point. I tend to counteract that with getting in the miles to get my weight down. So I can't really complain about that. It could be worse. It could have been better, to be honest with you. But like I said, just going to have to grin and bear it, regroup when my knee is better, and then just really crack on and probably go on a little bit of a diet, a proper diet, when that time comes. So you can probably tell it's cheesing me off somewhat because I was doing quite well. I was just catching up with my mileage deficit, and you know, add this into the mix with my previous 4 weeks when I was off my bike at doctor's orders, then unfortunately it's not really helping me. But you know, I will get there, hopefully. Anyway, in other medical news, I have got an appointment, a phone telephone. You can only do it by telephone these days because of this pesky virus. I have got an appointment with my doctor to talk about my arm problems that I've got. I've got like a weird arm muscle thingy going on in there. It doesn't get any better. It doesn't really get any worse. But it is a niggle, and it's not getting shot of itself. And sometimes it's in this side as well. So who knows what's going on there. I have had a blood test last week at some stage since I stopped taking my folic acid. So I'm sure I'll hear from my doctor when I speak to them and figure out whether I need to go back on those or what's going on with me blood. So who knows what's going on. And that is all in relation to what was going on with my foot earlier on in the year that kept me off my bike. Anyway. So I know that you have been having a better week than I have, probably. So do let me know in the comments how you've got on so far this week. And I'm always keen to know how you guys are getting on. If you haven't already, do a subscribe, please. And give the video a like. The button's down there somewhere. So I'll see you next week, week 27. I won't be going out anywhere on my bike. So who knows what content will be on here. I've got no idea, actually, if I'm being completely honest with you, but there will be something. So I will see you then. Take care.